My eyes fluttered open, then squeezed shut. The sunlight pouring through the window stabbed at my temples. I groaned softly, pressing my fingers against them. Everything ached: my head, my shoulder, but it wasn't as sharp as before. It was dull now, manageable. When I slowly opened my eyes again, the light wasn't so harsh anymore. I blinked until things came into focus. Cream-colored walls, a crystal chandelier, gold accents on the mirror across from me. I froze. This room, I knew it. My chest tightened. I turned my head and saw a drape attached to my hand, and four stand next to the bed. The sheets were soft, thick, and expensive. The faint scent of jasmine and lemon drifted in the air. I was home. Not Gabriel's house. Not his cold mansion. No, this was my room. The one I used to stay in when Mom brought me to visit her parents before she died. I pressed a small silver bell on the nightstand with shaky fingers. Within seconds, a soft knock came from the door. A young woman in a maid uniform stepped in with a polite smile. "You're awake, Miss Fei," she said kindly. "Do you need anything?" I swallowed, my voice scratchy. "Can you tell my grandparents I'm awake?" She nodded and disappeared down the hallway. I waited. My heart thumped louder with each second. My hand clutched the edge of the blanket, knuckles pale. Then, the door opened again, and they walked in. My grandmother, my grandfather, older now. My grandfather's hair was fully gray. My grandmother looked thinner than I remembered, but her eyes were the same, gentle, but sharp. "Fei," my breath caught. My lips trembled. "Grandma, Grandpa." Tears filled my eyes before I could stop them. They rushed over to the bed, and I melted into their arms. "Oh, my darling," Grandma whispered, stroking my hair. "We finally have you back." Grandpa kissed my forehead gently. "We're so sorry, sweetheart. We should have found you earlier." I sobbed into her shoulder. "I missed you. I thought you forgot me." "We never did," Grandpa said, his voice heavy with emotion. "Not for a day. We held each other for a long time. Their warmth, it felt like safety." "You're safe now," Grandma said, "and we're not letting you go back to that hellhole." I stiffened. "Gabriel and those boys," Grandpa muttered. "How dare they hurt you? What kind of children should a young girl who took care of them? And the cat, what they did to your pet?" "Please," I whispered. "I don't want to talk about it." "Not yet." They both went quiet. I looked up and wiped my tears. "I'm just happy to be home." Grandma sighed and tucked a strand of hair behind my ear. "Okay, my love, we won't push. But they don't deserve your kindness." "I know." Grandpa sat on the edge of the bed. "How do you feel now?" "A bit sore, but better than yesterday. We had the family doctor take care of you. The bullet didn't hit any major nerves. Thank God," Grandma added. "But your shoulder needs rest." I nodded slowly. Then Grandpa leaned forward, looking serious. "Are you ready?" "For what?" "To take over," he said gently. "The company. We're getting old, Fei. We were waiting for the right time. But after what happened, we're not waiting anymore." "Wait," I blinked. "You're serious?" "Of course," Grandma said. "You're our only grandchild. The only family we have left. Your mother would have wanted this for you." I sat quietly for a moment. They were right. Gabriel and his sons left me to bleed in that courtyard. They laughed at my pain. They treated me like a maid, a punching bag. But here, I was Fei Berkeley again, the child my mother raised with love, the heiress of the Berkeley Empire. "I'm ready," I said. My voice didn't shake this time. Grandma smiled proudly. "That's our girl. I want to start fresh. Be someone new." I looked down at my bandaged shoulder. "Good," Grandpa said. "Because we're about to show the world who you really are." A small smile graced my lips. "Does Gabriel know about this?" My grandparents shook their heads. Our security was careful not to slip anything up. I grinned. Gabriel treated me like his toy for 11 years. It's time I give him a taste of his own medicine. I paced the living room like a madman. My fists were clenched, my heart pounding hard in my chest. "How dare she?" I muttered under my breath. "Leave like that with some man." Without a word. I was convinced she was cheating on me. That's what it looked like when Stella said she saw her get into a stranger's car. She made me look like a fool, I hissed, dragging my hand over my face. At first, I was angry, burning angry. I told myself that when she came back, I'd confront her, demand answers. I had to hear her side even if my heart already felt betrayed. But now, it was almost nightfall, and she still hadn't returned. I'd called her phone over and over. No response. It went straight to voicemail. "Where the hell are you, Fei?" Ace and Ian sat on the couch, watching me wear the rug thin with my pacing. "Dad," Ian said, leaning forward, "I'm sure she's fine. Fei always looks after herself." "Yeah," Ace added. "She's stronger than you think. She'll be back soon." Their words did little to calm me. My hands trembled as I sat down. I wanted to believe them, but something felt off. Then Lily started crying. I rushed into her room and found her curled up on the bed. Her cheeks were wet, her eyes red. "This is all my fault," she sobbed. "If you hadn't proposed to me and you hadn't taken me to the hospital instead, maybe Fei wouldn't have had to leave." Hey, I sat beside her and wrapped her in my arms. "Don't say that, Lily. None of this is your fault." but she left because of me, she cried harder. No, I said firmly. Faye would never leave because of you. I'm sure she'll be back soon. Now sleep so you don't fall sick again. After I tucked Lily in and kissed her forehead, I left her room quietly. The hallway was dim. I was about to head downstairs when I heard voices. I don't know why Gabriel is acting like this, Stella said from the kitchen. Faye's gone. He should be relieved. Relieved. I moved closer, heart racing. Yes, I am so happy she's gone. I hate her so much. Ace joined in. She's probably dead by now, Ian muttered. Wouldn't be a bad thing. I froze. What did they just say? I stormed into the kitchen. What the hell are you all talking about? I barked. They all jumped. Ace and Ian looked away. Stella crossed her arms. Gabriel, don't start, she said with a roll of her eyes. They're just kids. They don't know what they're saying. They're old enough to know better, I snapped. How can you all speak like that about Faye? Stop defending her, Gabriel. She's worthless and the kids dislike her, Stella snapped. I clenched my jaw. Faye has done more for this family than anyone, including you. The boys fell silent. I want both of you in bed. Now, I said, pointing at Ace and Ian. We'll talk in the morning. They groaned but obeyed, walking off slowly. I turned to Stella. I think it's time you went back to your house. Stella laughed bitterly. Why? Because Faye's gone. You need me here. Who else is going to take care of the boys? You'll manage, I said flatly. I don't want this energy around my kids. Stella picked up her purse and stormed out without another word. I made my way to Faye's room. It was just how she left it. Neat, organized. Her books were on the shelf. Her clothes are still in the closet. Her phone charger still plugged in. I sat on her bed and exhaled slowly. If you were planning to run away, I murmured. Why didn't you take anything? Nothing made sense. My chest felt heavy. Guilt crept in slowly. Maybe I pushed her too far. Maybe I should have listened more. I pulled out my phone and scrolled through my contacts. I hesitated for a second, then tapped the number I hadn't used in years. The line rang twice before a voice answered. Gabriel, calling me this late. What's the emergency? I need your help, I said quickly. Someone's missing. Her name is Faye, the man sighed. You never call unless it's serious. It is, I replied. She's gone. No clue where. I need to find her. She was shot, right shoulder. Bullet went straight through. It's a clean wound, so she'll probably be in the hospital. Send me her details, he said. Full name, recent photo, any info that might help. I already emailed it to you. Alright. But this kind of rush job isn't cheap. I don't care about the cost. Just find her. The line went quiet for a moment. You'll start in the morning. Be ready for anything, Gabriel. She may not want to be found. My throat tightened. Just find her.